Hi, thanks for clicking on this video. What do people even say in these videos? Y'all can start by calling me Apple? And if it's not obvious, my entire personality is that I love to draw. I mainly draw webtoons and illustration and take a lot of naps, but I wanted to try my hand at Storytime animation and 2D animated shorts this year because at this point, I'm just asking to go insane. Why not? If you hadn't figured it out by now, I'm a natural hermit, so I spend a lot of times indoors, hunched over my crusty desk. Watching a ton of art YouTubers and Storytime animators growing up always inspired me to want to start a YouTube channel one day, which is clearly a wild thing to want coming from an introvert like me. But as a crusty old lady myself, the existential dread has already seeped in and time is already passing, so there's no better time to start than now. On top of random storytime videos, I will also yap about my hyperfixations of the week, have some passionate webtoon and manga discussions, and maybe do some art challenges and silly art projects. I absolutely don't take myself seriously enough, and neither should you. Okay, what other random information do people need to know? I am an Asian lady living in the US of Az. I like this specific color of blue. I have no idea why my account is called Apple and Tangerine. I've just consistently used this since the beginning of time. I always drew a lot growing up, but I went to university for accounting. Then I switched to studio art, only to end up in corporate anyway, so that was useless. I love reading comics and playing video games, specifically JRPGs and side-scrollers, but especially Pokemon. I also like watching VTubers, reading fanfiction, playing League of Legends, and Otome games. Wait, who said that? When I'm not doing those things, I'm held hostage in my own house by my rabbit, cat, and dog. So if you don't hear from me, it's probably because I didn't feed them on time. Now, it sounds like I never go outside, but I do touch grass when I want to. I hang out with friends, listen to my nosy neighbors, overhear my Asian aunties with the hot gossip, go on brisk afternoon walks, and doing side quests, like going to work. Not to be dramatic, but every minor inconvenience in my life manages to become a whole saga with a beginning, middle, and end. So needless to say, there are plenty of random videos I'll be posting on the channel whenever inspiration strikes. So, if you like the idea of being strapped into a chair and have me ramble about my silly little stories, hyperfixation, and hobby, please feel free to subscribe. And before we end here, I have a confession. This actually isn't my first video. Thank you so much for watching, hope to see y'all in the next one, and wishing you all an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Bye!